The Olympics is not the only international competition being held next month. The San Francisco Comedy Finals also takes place in September. 6 years ago, Bob Goldthwait came from Boston to compete in the comedy competition, made it to the finals. Tonight, Trish Robbins from KPIX talks to Bob about his rocket ride to success.
At the ripe old age of 26, Bobcat Goldthwait is at the top of the comedy world. His screaming style has brought him all the way from his hometown in Syracuse to Hollywood. Over the last few years, you've seen him in Burglar, and he's stolen the show in 3 police academies.
Oh, hi.
What's the problem?
He's a problem. He's an animal.
Well, get used to it. He's your roommate.
Bob's back in town again, being followed constantly by an HBO documentary crew. You'll be able to see him tonight at the Great American Music Hall. But most of all, he's promoting his new movie, Hot to Trot, a movie he stars in. Well, almost stars in. His co-star, a horse.
Honestly, he really does talk. Normally, I can't even shut him up. Come on. Hi, Allison.
Did you have trouble that scene where you're opening his mouth trying to get him to talk to the girl? You know,
No, he was up for that, but the thing was I had all this horse slime in my hands doing that scene.
So no more horse stories for you, right?
Well, I don't mind working with horses as long as he didn't... See, I'm one of the only actors that's less subtle than an animal.
Like you never seen a naked comedian before.
Subtle is something Bob Goldthwait has never been called. His act is definitely outrageous. People say you're just an obscene screamer. How do you react to that?
Well, people find me offensive, but they also find content ads on prime time offensive. So, you know, I can't really worry about that. You know, or the California raisins aren't offensive. You know, little step and fetch it, Uncle Tom raisins singing, you know, bastardizing 60s tunes. That's not offensive, you know. So, I mean, I can't really worry when people get offended by me. Sometimes I am offensive. And, like, if I had an editing machine, I would cut out half of the last HBO special. Yeah, because I felt bad that, like, I made a joke about stabbing a woman in the head. Now, I wouldn't really stab a woman in the head, and there's way too much violence towards women nowadays. So I watch that stuff and I cringe. But, you know, I always, you know, you keep going.
And Bob has kept going, and not just for the bucks. He's got a serious side. He's involved in causes like supporting AIDS research and helping the homeless. But how long will his success last? Will he be a Hollywood footnote or make a lasting impression? Well, Bob Goldthwait is also a realist.
I mean, I know I'm going to have lulls. I don't, you know, I know my career is going to be over someday. You know, I mean, I'm sure there's a time where Jimmy Walker was saying, it's never going to stop. You know what I mean? I don't expect it to happen, but when it happens, I'm not going to bum out.
Are you sure?
No, I probably will. I'll probably be called. I'll go, come on, you interviewed me once, put me on your show again. Come on, please.
Thank you.
We're out of here.
Bob's latest movie, Hot to Trot, is set to open at Bay Area theaters this week. We should warn you, though, that critics have given it the thumbs down sign. But if you like talking horses as opposed to cute pigs, you might want to see it.